Hello all. Our next topic is inventory control system. Again, this is one sub-module from one module from ERP system. So we will see what is inventory control system and how it is managed using ERP. Uh, Previously, in many topics, we already have discussed inventory, as we have learned in MRP, where we need to maintain the inventory for raw material and take that raw material for production. So how that is controlled automatically with the help of ERP. Because what happens, previously inventory was maintained manually on the paper by the organizations, but it is very much hard, and there might happen human errors by handling all those numbers in the paper, and that is why the inventory control system is designed as a software and which is embedded with the ERP. See, inventory control system can be one standalone software which might be used by different small scale industries, or it might be uh, embedded into the ERP, that whereas different organizations which are having large production houses, there they can use this inventory control system included into the ERP system, and where it is connected with other functional modules of ERP. So we will see what is inventory control system. So what is the inventory control system? Inventory control system which involves ordering, storing and shipping of a company's products. Okay. The primary goal of this inventory control system, where they are embedded into the ERP management, is to minimize the cost of holding that particular inventory into your sections. So there we need to provide some timely alerts whenever we falls shortage, or whenever we need to have more products, more material into the inventory. So that is that can be done with the help of ERP systems, where we have inventory controls, and inventory management is very critical component from the ERP. So this component which is into the ERP system can help you to manage your retail location as well as your warehouse, where you are going to store those in materials. Take one example of supermarket, wherein supermarket have loads of products and collection of stock items into them. So with the ERP system which is installed in the supermarket, is very easy to organize the number of items with specific identification number on it. You can see whenever you go to the supermarket, you will find some barcodes on the items, with the help of which we can identify that particular item. So that number is identification number, and which can be confirmed very easily, and you can check the inventory level of that particular product or item into the warehouse. So that is why inventory control system is embedded with the ERP. Now there are some common challenges which are held or which are handled with the inventory system in ERP. So these are some common challenges. Four challenges are listed here: excess inventory, inventory shortage, dead stock, and inventory turnover. So these are some challenges, some problems while handling inventory manually. So how to find out excess inventory, how to identify that, how to find out shortage of that particular material, how to handle the stock which is not useful, and how to check the cycle of inventory which is called as turnover. So we will see one by one in detail. So these challenges are overcome with the help of inventory system software or inventory system with ERP. Okay. So first we will see excess inventory. If your company sells some seasonal products, take one example, diyas which we use in Diwali, mm, some decorative diyas. So if your company is selling that particular diyas and those kinds of products are only sold at the time of Diwali festival. So at that time, if you will make a stock of raw material which is required for preparing those diyas, so your inventory is always excess, right? Uh, so you probably avoid carrying excess inventory, right? And too much inventory reduces your liquidity. Liquidity means monies, your cash, and it increases overhead to maintain that inventory into your warehouse. So first we need to forecast that how much material I need and when I need that material, and by identifying that we can avoid this excess inventory. Second is inventory shortage. Uh, See, inventory shortage is again samely harmful as excess inventory. Excess inventory is harmful because you much more invest into the material, and that money, uh, your liquidity and your overhead increases. So inventory shortage is also samely harmful. Why it is harmful? See, if your company is uh, creating some products which are very important, and uh, at the time of peak selling of that item, it might be happen your inventory goes down, or just because you are not having a space or any other reason, that means not having enough stock during the peak selling period of your product. So if you use ERP inventory softwares which allows you to maintain the per level stock, we have seen this maintaining the stock into MRP table problems, where we need to maintain a particular stock of material every time at the end of providing the final product to the customer. So that shortage also avoided with the help of ERP inventory system, by setting up the time period, where we can set a time period, or we can set the time period where we are somewhere lacking in the inventory or material, uh, and automatically your inventory system gives alert to you, or automatically it will give order to the uh, supplier. Okay. Third one is dead stock. So as we discussed, dead stock is on hand stock with you within your inventory, and which is already expired in case of edible material, or which is unsold, that means which is old material which cannot be sold, or some expired material, unused material, that is called as dead stock. And dead stock is very much harmful because it wastes your money on two separate fronts. The original cost of good sold can be recovered, and warehouse, that means storage cost, right? So this kind of dead stock, when you use an ERP inventory system, it keeps the track of that kind of data, when products are purchased or manufactured, and when they are going to expire, or when they are going to be old, unused. That is handled with the help of ERP system. So they will give you just alarms, alert messages whenever they are going to be a dead stock. Next is inventory turnover. So understanding inventory turnover is your crucial task uh, when you manually calculate your inventory needs. So it counts cycle, order cycle, delivery cycle. So which is not only time consuming, but there is plenty of room for human errors. So automating these things can process your business and can stay operational in between the ordering. So this is turnover where cycle is created. Now, what is the difference between, till now we have learned inventory control only. We haven't learned inventory management. So there is a difference between inventory control and inventory management. Previously, which four uh, basic problems we have seen that comes under inventory control. That means tracking the inventory, uh, tracking the stock, organizing properly that inventory, and what are the out of stock material. So that comes under inventory control. And what is inventory management? So inventory control is also provided by the ERP, and inventory management can be also provided by the ERP. So what is the management? Which automates the inventory. That means where I said ki whenever you falls into the shortage of your material, at the time inventory is if your inventory is automated, then they will give you some set of alarms where they will tell you there is a shortage of material and we need to purchase that material. Or second is market integration, integrating with the market. Then whatever inventory we have, with the help of that we can predict the market. That means we can predict what is the demand of my product and how much sell is happening when and in which time duration. And last one is order management, which we already discussed. So these are associated with each other. Inventory control and inventory management, these are dependent with each other when you are using inventory control systems, where you will find inventory controls as well as management. Okay. Now there are some types of inventory control systems according to vendors. Whatever vendors provide you inventory control systems, so those are divided into two. You will find two types of inventory control system. One is per, perpetual inventory control and another is periodic inventory control. So what is this perpetual inventory control? Which is continuously updates the stock present in the warehouse. The continuously updation in the stock. That means if I have a stock of 10 units, so it continuously updates that stock, maintains the stock in the warehouse. And second, periodic. So perpetual is continuous process and periodic is within time slots. That means it updates the stock on specific time and replies on the physical count. So all these are the difference between two types of inventory control system. Uh, so which calculates the constant changes into the ERP, then inventory records, then find out what is the workflow of these two types of system, then cost calculation of these two, accuracy, which one is more accurate and which one is more compatible, right? So you can just go through this, you can read out this, you can easily understand. One example we'll discuss here of inventory control system. One inventory control system is there. The name is Assistix. Okay, so Assistix is name came by Assist Inc. Inventory management system. So one work flow is given there. How we manage the inventory. Order is entered into the system. Stock inventory is reviewed. Raw material, whichever came into the inventory, the barcode is scanned for that particular raw material. Again, when we are using that raw material for your production or manufacturing process, again it is scanned. That means that raw material is used for manufacturing, that is identified. Then the process of work at every step, where there also we scan that good. And inventory relieved when product is shipped, relieve inventory trigger production schedule, cycle counts, right? That means turnover, which already we have studied. And if there are some problem, so a lot of numbers associated with the product shipped, we can trace the product back through the process because we are scanning that barcode.